Alright, welcome back to the game that apparently no one likes. I'm sorry, I know that's not true, but yeah. Anyway, whatever that was, we opened the tear to get the tools back in the shop, and now there's a massive revolution going on. Yeah, I know I've stated my opinion about others' opinion on this game. I'll stop talking about it now.
See a forest at the beginning of a fire. For the first flame, you see them possums and squirrels running through the trees. They know what's coming. But the fat bears with their bellies full of honey, well, you can't hardly wake them up from their comfortable hibernation. We're going to Emporium, and then we gonna see what it takes to rouse them from their slumber.
Daisy's moved these people. Things can change, Booker, and we can be a part of it.
I don't want to be a part of it. Once we get our airship, we'll be well shut of this place.
Of course, there's just a mine sitting here. But yeah, I'm sorry for talking about my opinions on this game and other people's opinions on this game. I really love this game, and I guess sometimes it's a little hard to see others not like it. So now we got the Vox on our side, but of course we can always kill them if we want to, because that's fun, I guess. In fact, if you damage them enough, they will turn on you. So that's fun. I think for the achievements where you have to get a certain number of weapon kills, you can actually use the Vox to help with that. It's like get 100 kills with the weapon, and then yeah, you can use the Vox to help with that. You just have to make them angry first. Come on. Let me hit you, please. Yeah, the burst gun isn't exactly the best, but like I said, I think it's more suited for headshots, but even still, if I can aim. Okay. So, interestingly enough, I don't know how many I need to kill. If you kill enough of these guys, there's always going to be one that comes back. One or two that comes back. So you can just have this sort of infinite number of Vox just come out of the compound. So that's kind of weird. But anyway, we're going to continue on. I'm going to take your repeater, thank you. And we're going to go to the gunsmith, because that's our whole goal, I guess.
You Booker DeWitt, the hero of the Vox.
What the hell are they talking about?
Look at that poster. In this world, you're a hero.
I remember I led the Vox. Slate and I burned down the Hall of Heroes.
Booker. Your nose.
Two memories in the same
Booker,
place.
come back to me. We're going to find Daisy Fitzroy.
And we're getting out of here on the First Lady. Let's go.
Let us go. That's an unsettling close-up. Sorry, just had to. They were just all grouped up perfectly. Alright, excuse me. Grab this.
Samuel, when the spells of anger come, I want you to play this recording and remember remember that I am the proudest woman in Colombia to have been your wife. They said your soul was choked by the fumes in that metal box, but this I do not believe. And we shall meet again.
Daisy, can you hush for a second?
Both of us. Samuel, when the spells of anger come, I want you to play this recording and remember that I am the proudest woman in Colombia to have been your wife. They said your soul was choked by the fumes in that metal box, but this I do not believe. And we shall meet again on that eternal shore. Both of us whole and smiling. I love you. I love you. I love you.
And to make sure their kids have it better than they did. The founder sees you as something to be controlled.
Okay, hello.
When to sleep, when to stand and sit down.
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt. As plans go, I'd seen worse, except this girl was already gone. Monument Island's a damn ghost town. It seems like they evacuated her when they heard I was here. An old friend told me Comstock spirited her off to that fortress of his. As a one-man job, this just went from betting on the river to drawing dead.
Alright, let's head on out. Gotta go back to the gunsmith. Yeah, as you can tell, the revolution isn't exactly fun. It's kind of just a big waste of human life, but you know.
In this world, you are a martyr.
These folk need a better class of hero. When it comes down to it, the only difference between Comstock and Fitzroy is how you spell the name.
Alright. Maybe those gunsmiths won't be dead. I have a sneaking suspicion they're not dead. So this is where we get a new Viga. Move. Move, please. Move. You know, I'm just gonna kill you. Okay, there we go. Alright, anyway. You're standing in front of it, but that's fine. So this is charge. Now, on the surface, charge may not seem all that useful, but it does have its uses.
Press to lunge at enemies, delivering a tornado blow. Hold and release to build up a more devastating tornado blow.
Alright. So, this is charge, and I really like the sound of it, like that long build up. So this is what it does. Now, that might seem kind of useless. I need to back up. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just calm down here. Okay. Can't be an episode without me dying. But it might seem kind of useless, but it has two combinations. The first is bucking Bronco and charge. So I'll show that off if I can. Where did they go? Are they just gone?
Do it!
There you go.
Come on. So the first is bucking Bronco and charge. And as you can see,
Rockets, watch out!
it's a pretty useful combination because they just go flying. So it may not deal like an AoE effect, but it does make them fly. Fly away like a little bird. Ow. Okay, and then the other combination is Devil's Kiss and charge, or charge and Devil's Kiss. Either or. Okay, you died. Did you just die twice? So yeah, those are the two combinations you can do with charge. You have Bucking Bronco charge, and then you have Devil's Kiss charge, or charge and Devil's Kiss. So those are the two combinations we have, and we only have one more combination to go, but we'll have to get it in a little bit. So charge may seem useless or just like a fun little thing, but you can combine it with those two, and there's also a few upgrades later on that makes charge super useful.
I brought us to a world where the Vox had weapons. Or I created one.
Okay. So things are chaos right now. And that's perfectly fine, I think. Plus, charge is also just kind of a fun thing to use, and you know, obviously it does extra damage, which is always good. Oh, you guys ran into my murder crow's trap, you fools. You utter fools. I don't know what they get. I don't know what I'll use. Guess I can do that, maybe. I don't know if that was worth it, but alright, let's go check on the not dead gunsmiths. Oh, they're dead. Oh man.
Looks like I got a friend in town after all. Slate. He's fell in with these Vox Populi. And for irregulars, I will say, they are loaded for bear. The problem is, I gotta help them with their damn revolution first. Then we take Comstock House by storm. I do that, I get the girl.
It's a lot of effort.
No, this is not what I meant to have happen.
Elizabeth.
They're dead, Booker.
Come on. Let's leave this place. Let's go to the factory and get our airship. This isn't our responsibility, none of it. You just opened a door to this world and we stepped through.
Are you sure, Booker? Did I just bring us to a world where Shenlin was alive, or did I create it? I told you I always thought that my little trick was a form of wish fulfillment. I got my wish.
And look where we are. Alright, so
Hold on to this. Catch, Mr. DeWitt.
thank you. Now we gotta do a lot of fighting, and if only Elizabeth could bring us to a world where there isn't a revolution, that would have been fun, but no. She's gotta bring us to a world of death. World of death and destruction. I'm running out of crank gun ammo. It's not fun. It's never fun when you run out of crank gun. Ow. Can you guys hush? I'll see you on the other side of the world. Get launched. I need ammo. Yeah, they just get launched with the Bucking Bronco. And charge combination. Oh, that don't look good. And they are all dead.
We can't get that door open unless someone takes that airship out.
Ah, yes we are. Why would we not volunteer? I mean, come on, who doesn't want to do this? I can't attach to that. Hello. Elizabeth is already there. She is speedrunning. What in the world? Alright then. If you want to be that way. Elizabeth is partaking in speedrunning. Ow. Do not. Alright. Let's stock up first. No, I'm gonna take the volley gun, why not? Alright. Destroy the engine and run away, I guess. A med kit back here. No. Alright. Well, time to go. Sorry.
Come on, Elizabeth. Let's go find Daisy in the factory.
You know, I have my moments. I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm not saying amazing or anything like that. I would never say that. What do you think I am, a narcissist? Ow, you're not. Alright, gotta stock up. Whoops, sorry guys. It wasn't my fault you ran into it. Oh my goodness. It's their fault. You know, I put it, they saw me do it, and then they're like, oh, let's walk into it. It's not my fault. Come here. Alright. So now that everyone is dead, let's continue along.
We need to take that elevator up. Bet it leads to Fink's office.
Enjoy a nice little elevator ride. After murdering so many people.
just right for each other, aren't they?
Who?
Fitzroy and Comstock. Maylin? Mr. Lin? My God, I was so set on getting to Paris. I didn't really think that...
You couldn't have known this would happen.
I had a role in this catastrophe. If you want to pretend that we're purely innocents in this, then that's your prerogative, but...
Hello? Think?
I saw you die, Booker. Saw it with my own eyes.
Fitzroy. Listen, I got you your guns. I'm here for my airship.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children. You just complicate the narrative.
Alright. So now we're being targeted against. The Vox are trying to kill us now. Which is, you know, fine. I mean, wasn't too big of a fan. Okay. See what upgrades we can get. We can get that. That's fun. I don't know why I didn't get the... There we go, I got the achievement. You had to fully upgrade both a weapon and a vigor. So, there we go. Speaking of which, we're immediately going to get a new vigor, which is pretty quick actually. I mean, we didn't get a lot of time to mess around with charge. But this is Undertow.
To wash away your enemies. Hold to grab enemies, and release to reel them in for punishment.
So yeah, as the thing said, you push it to push away enemies, and you pull it, or you hold it to pull enemies towards you. And as you can see, we now have tentacly pores.
Think you can pick this?
It's always fun.
These holes have shown me yet another wonder, though I've yet to see the application for it. They illuminate a merger of machine and man that is somehow the lesser yet the greater of both parties. The process seems to be irreversible. Perhaps, though, Comstock will have some need of this kind of thing to keep watch in that tower he is building.
So, Undertow gives us the last combination we can do, which is Shock Jockey and Undertow. So, water and electricity. So, I guess there are a few ways you can do it. You can push someone and then quickly shock them, but the easiest is to reel them in and then zap them while they're stunned. And, or you can... Ow. Man, that was right through the hat.
Kill the imposters. Burn their bodies when you're done.
Or you can do this, where you can set up shock jockey traps, and then you can just pull them in, and there you go. Does quite a bit of damage. But either way, that's the last combination English that we can do. So, let's do a very boring but quick recap of all the combinations. So we have Possession, Devil's Kiss, Possession, Shock Jockey, Murder of Crows, Devil's Kiss, Murder of Crows, Shock Jockey, Bucking Bronco, Devil's Kiss, and Bucking Bronco, Charge, and then Charge and Devil's Kiss, and then Undertow and Shock Jockey. And I think that's all of them. So yeah, Undertow is pretty useful. You can knock people off of Columbia, which is actually an achievement. And you can also... So you can do that. Obviously they're not off of Columbia, but they're closer to the edge than maybe. Oops. That wasn't right. So you can push them and then zap them, or you can reel them in. Perfect timing, come here. You can reel them in and then zap them, or you can lay down shock jockey traps and pull them in. Either or. In fact, in Clash of the Clouds, laying down shock jockey traps and then reeling them in is a specific modifier, but besides that, so you can also, if you would just come here for a second. So yeah, you can shove people off of Columbia, and it's also a pretty quick way to deal with like, heavy hitters. Or you can just shove them off of Columbia. Some say it's a little overpowered, but I don't know. I mean, I guess it just depends on how you want to play. If you want to shove everyone off of Columbia, then go ahead. I mean, I don't know. I'm sorry, I said I wouldn't talk about opinions again. Oh yeah, Undertow is also very useful at stunning handymen. As you can see, he stays in that position for like a good 2 to 3 seconds, which buys you a lot of time. Ow. I need a med kit. Medical kits, please. So now that we have all the vigors -1, I might as well start playing around with them. And one way we can do that is that on keyboard, of course, you have key bindings, which makes things a lot quicker. Of course, I'm playing on hard difficulty, so I can't kill him.
Much obliged.
I'll just take it. I want to whip it. Pretty content with the gear that we have. So yeah, basically what you saw me do was just basically spammed a bunch of vigors. So I did Murder Crows, Shock Jockey, and then Charge, and then Devil's Kiss. And it cost a lot of salts, but it, as you can see, it did a lot of damage to Handyman. So yeah, if you know how to sort of use vigors, they're pretty powerful. Of course, you can just like use whatever. You can use whatever vigor you want with anyone. I mean, like for example, if you use Devil's Kiss and Undertow together, it's not going to like cancel out. So there's no negative effect with any of these. So you can just use them all on one enemy if you want. Well, besides Possession, which will make them, you know, more immune to damage because they're your ally. Anyway, let's distract Daisy.
Is this it? Is this your movement, Daisy?
this is what needs to be done. You see, the founders ain't nothing but weeds. Cut them down and they just grow back. If you want to get rid of a weed, you gotta pull it up from the root. It's the only way to be.
Elizabeth.
I guess it runs in the family.
So there's a bit of a bug here. If I can crouch down here. If you look at Elizabeth's brooch, which is the necklace thing that she's wearing, you can see it turned to the texture of her face, which is very unsettling. But it's just a bug that happens when she kills Fitzroy. And once you see it, it's very hard to not see it. Which is unfortunate.
Fitzroy, you win this fool war. You send this to New York. They ain't getting the girl. Whoever they are. Maybe I did right by you and the Vox. But in the end, that don't square anything. Anna, I'm sorry.
But I mean, hey, we're alive now, right? Technically.
I know how this feels. What are you doing in there? Listen, I think you should talk to me.
Let's keep pounding on the door.
Elizabeth.
This is all they had.
Listen,
How do you do it?
how do I do what?
Forget. How do you wash away the things that you've done?
You don't. Just learn to live with it.
So the moment of truth between us. New York or Paris? No, 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 no!
Shit. Come on, we gotta find a way to make this thing go faster.
There's gotta be some sort of throttle or accelerator.
Do you know what that looks like?
I don't know.
Help me find it! Elizabeth!
Ow. That's all I have to say about that. Ow.
That's not it.
Certainly is.
Try again.
All right, here you are.
Booker, we've got to stop them.
No, that's the
So,
Booker, hurry.
just hang on, Elizabeth. I'm gonna leave this episode off here. Twins are playing the song that summons Songbird. You know, I'll let them do their thing, why not? So yeah, we'll leave this episode off here, and next time we will stop the twins from doing, you know, that thing. Maybe they're just trying to play a tune that sounds similar to it, but isn't exactly it. I don't know. Dude, jokes are hard. That's why I changed my name from Comedy Do One. Anyway, I need like lessons in comedy. It's like, how do you make a person laugh? Do you either construct a joke or just say something completely random? I don't know, man. Anyway, I'll stop rambling now, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.